I really should have worn high heels, but I wanted to be comfortable while making everyone else slightly uncomfortable. I did one other roast before at Caltech Toastmasters of a grad student named Clara, and I said that I kept messing up my Spanish because I kept saying claro que sí instead of claro que sí.
Claro que sí.
That means of course in Spanish. So with that, I'd like to invite any late students up here for an up-close and personal makeup exam. Just don't give me any lip because I'm not wearing lipstick. My name is Poku, and I've known Dr. Jorge Lopez since 2018. I'm the current wife of Jorge Munoz, and this roast is in memory of our pug Lucy, or Lucifer Animal Munoz, who died February 17th, 2025, just shy of 14. I met Jorge and Lucy at Caltech in the spring of 2011 when they were both puppies. I thought it'd be hard to follow a cello, but I hear it's much easier than following a violin. It's bigger, lower, and more basic. We're all here to tell nice things about Dr. Jorge Munoz, Dr. Jorge Lopez. But why should I? I'd rather tell the truth. Dr. Lopez, I want you to know if you ever need a friend, I'd be happy to find you one. Okay, now for reals. I need some audience participation in this joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Jorge.
Jorge who?
Jorge Lopez, I want to see the proposal by 5 p.m. sharp. Jorge wants all of Juarez to have running water, but I think it's just a pipe dream. But maybe Jorge really should have been a plumber instead of a physicist. At least when a journal Nature calls, Jorge will come running. Who knows, maybe he'd be a millionaire by now if he just fixed toilets. I'm sure he'd be more inclined to retire in that position. But UTEP, good luck getting rid of him now. We're lucky UTEP canceled in-person classes after spring break 2020 during the pandemic because the toilets don't have lids on them. So instead of playing Ding Dong Ditch, the kids would have had to play Ding Dong Flush to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Maybe one of you could submit a proposal to maintenance to put some lids on the toilet. Before I go on to my next bit, I'd like to introduce several people here who admire Dr. Lopez. Since there is no one here like that, I'll just go on to my next bit. Democrats are now in the minority, and we really need more minorities in the Democratic Party. Jorge is a lifelong Democrat, but he's kind of a dying breed. He's so old that he takes 2 hours to finish 60 minutes. I hear his lectures take 90 minutes, but he can lecture me for 3 hours about proper etiquette at his house parties. I once asked Jorge if I'm just arrogant or pretentious. He said I'm lucky because I'm both. I guess that's why I left science for creative writing. I'm in a lot of pain right now, but I came today so Jorge could share in my pain. Jorge, I'm sorry if some of my jokes hit a little too close to home. Jorge has a really low opinion of others. In fact, he considers them equals. Whoever said there's no such thing as a free lunch obviously wasn't a UTEP student or professor. I'm sure Professor Lopez has gotten tons of free lunches and drinks. I told Jorge before he submitted his latest scientific paper that he shouldn't decrease the font. I love it when he uses big words. I heard that Jorge's paper has at least 50 references. I don't think his future employer is going to want to call all of them. I I just want to end with a syllogism. Nice guys finish last. Both Jorges are nice guys. Therefore, Jorge's wives finish first. I hope, Dr. Lopez, that if my husband doesn't get tenure this summer, you'll lead the protests against the chair and president. Thank you. I don't know if my husband wants a divorce from me.